Well, welcome back. It is, of course, your feel-good breakfast show. It is quarter to the weekend, baby, and we want to put another movie on your to-watch list that definitely, I know, didn't win an Oscar necessarily, but it got nominated a few times, and we're talking all things to do with Marty Supreme. I can't wait to get into it. It was one of the most talked about films heading into the Oscars this year. Despite walking into the night with 9 nominations, now these did include Best Picture, Best Actor to Timothée Chalamet, the film surprisingly left without a single win. And while the internet has been buzzing with opinions ever since, one thing is definitely for certain: the film got people talking. So let's take a look at the trailer before we get into the magic.
I have a purpose.
Okay. Let me ask you something. Do you make money at this little table tennis thing?
Not yet.
Do you have a job?
No.
Backhand, backhand, forehand.
How do you live?
Well, I live with the confidence if I believe in myself, the money will follow.
And what do you plan to do if this whole dream of yours doesn't work
That
out?
doesn't even enter my consciousness.
Maybe it should.
There's no turning back.
Everything in my life's falling apart, but I'm gonna figure it out.
If you need any help, I could help you.
You want to go hustling again?
Put your money where your mouth is.
Find you.
176, 177, 178. The mouse is back, baby. Yeah!
Welcome to your life.
Marty.
I can't support your mother for the
You're not gonna have to, because I'm gonna step up.
Step up
I'm gonna
how?
step up in a way you can't even imagine.
Marty, I'm gonna make you an offer.
I gotta do it completely on my own. It's every man for himself where I come from. That's just how I grew up.
Hey, what are you doing?
I don't think you understand the stakes here. You find that funny?
I get nervous laughter sometimes.
My eyes broke, or is that mouse, baby?
Thank you so much. You're my pop. We believe in you.
Hey, I'll rip that unibrow right off his forehead.
You want to get physical? Like an ape?
Come on, he's right here.
Have you ever thought about what you're doing to me?
Give us our money. When they do, I'll be right behind you. Everybody wants to.
And it's only a matter of time before I'm staring at you from the cover of a Wheaties box.
You think it's that simple?
Yeah, I do.
Everybody wants to.
This is my part, this is my part.
Well, I honestly think it can take all my money. That movie looks fantastic. But we brought in our entertainment reporter, Zoe Human, to basically unpack the film and ask the questions all around it.
Answer the questions.
Answer the questions. Yes. Nominations happened. Why didn't they actually win at the end of the day? Zoe, welcome back.
Thank you so much. It's been a week.
It's been a week of Oscars, hasn't it?
It has.
And let's close off strong, because this one made so many headlines. I think all of us were really anticipating something with 9 Oscar nominations, including Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Director, Best Cinematographer. From your perspective, tell us why you think the Academy, what they saw in the film and why it didn't quite make the cut.
So I think a lot of people look at Timothée Chalamet's comments and they think that's the reason the movie flopped. But it really wasn't down to that. When we look at Tim's Best Actor nomination, Tim, it was a period of about 1 or 2 days before the Oscars voting closed. A lot of the ballots had been cast, so if it did influence it, it was a small percentage. It mainly went down to the Actors Awards, where Timothée Chalamet didn't win and Michael B. Jordan did, as well as the BAFTAs, where that other film about Tourette's one that you remember seeing that BAFTA news.
Of course.
So I think his name is Amare. So that's a big reason why he didn't make it in that category. If you look at the other categories that they were nominated for, they just weren't the best in
Within.
any category. You can be a top achiever, but not be amazing at maths. Do you know what I
Okay.
mean? You can be good at a lot of things, but not great at any particular thing. And I think that was this movie's particular fault.
Wow, jack of all trades, master of none.
Exactly.
Okay, I do want to say the cinematography award went to the right person. So congratulations to that woman that made history. But there has been a lot of conversation all around his online comments that went down with Matthew McConaughey in the podcast. I know we unpacked it a little bit earlier on this week, but let's do a refresh. But take a look at this before we get into it.
Keep this genre alive. And another part of me feels like if people want to see it, like Barbie, like Oppenheimer, they're going to go see it and go out of their way to be loud and proud about it. And I don't want to be working in ballet or opera or, things where it's like, hey, keep this thing alive, even though no one cares about this anymore. All respect to the ballet and opera people out there. I just lost 14 cents in viewership. But, damn, I just took shots for no reason.
That's not a shot. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry.
He said,
You can feel the ancestors of every operatic and ballet performer just coming
that
for him.
Hugh Jackman in Les Mis, that was really great. I think everybody should be able to have an opinion. I'm still going to stand 10 toes down on that.
100%. It's just embarrassing when he has artists like the first black premier ballet dancer, Misty Copeland, promoting his movie, wearing his Marty Supreme jersey, and then he's like, actually, no, ballet's nonsense.
Art.
Why would you reach out to her then?
Okay,
so those little moments are a bit gross.
But the question begs then, do you think moments like that kind of damaged the film in terms of its marketing, in terms of the way it reached folks and audiences?
No, I think it brought it more so to the spotlight. I think all the people that have damaged this film in different ways have done it in their own ways. If you look at Kevin O'Leary, he was on the Oscars red carpet.
He's part of the cast.
He's part of the cast. He's the main antagonist, I think, in this film. And he sort of damaged this film in a way where he came with a $30 million NBA diamond necklace on.
Wow.
And the camera then panned to Jafar Panahi, who is an Iranian filmmaker, and he was nominated for It's Just an Accident.
Ooh.
And that contradiction is crazy because you have someone like Jafar who is there on that red carpet while his family is back home.
Right.
His film is about him being in prison for his filmmaking. So his film was secretly taken in prison. All
Guerrilla
films
style.
in Iran, they need to be approved by the government, the scripts, everything. So he was jailed there. And when he goes back home, because he said, I want to go back home, that is most likely going to be when he faces jail time again.
Okay, so it was a little bit tone deaf for
it was
this guy
tone
to have
deaf. And
come
then
to
there's
the
other
carpet.
people like Odessa Zion, who's also in this film, and she was in the news recently for rejecting a role in a movie because the book is actually supposed to be a role for a person of color.
Right.
So she's sort of uplifted it in a way. So I think everyone has their role in a film, but I don't think you can blame the cast and crew for the end result. It's still a good movie and still worth to watch. Some people are saying it's a mid movie.
It's a mid-movie.
It's a mid-movie.
Oh, I don't know, the trailer's something, if that's something to go by, it looks fantastic. But I get you. You
Each to
can't
their own.
place the onus of an Oscar loss on one person's
Exactly.
comments. That
Of course.
doesn't make any
Of course.
sense. Come on. Okay, so some fans do joke about the fact that Timothy, of course, is dating Kylie Jenner, which honestly, I ship them. I think they look so beautiful together. She looks
I'm
happy.
surprised.
He looks happy. No, I love it.
Yeah.
But people are saying there's this thing as the Kardashian curse.
Yes.
Which we've seen with the
Time
past.
and time again. And
With Khloe, you're going to get into
Should we
this?
explain the
Yeah,
Kardashian
explain what a
curse?
Kardashian
Okay,
curse
so
is.
the whole concept of the Kardashian curse is particularly around the men who date women in the Kardashian family. In their time dating them and then following it, they could be very successful in their careers going into it, but as soon as the relationship starts, they start bombing.
Yeah.
Tiger, for example, didn't put out a banger until he ended that relationship. Caitlyn Jenner, formerly dead name, let's not mention that. You look at Lamar Odom, Kanye
that was a bad one.
West.
Oh, Kanye.
So many people have gone into this family and come men.
Yeah.
Scott Disick.
Scott Disick.
So even Rob Kardashian. I swear something's happening there. There's something in the water there that should have people hesitant if
Oh
you're
my
wanting to date.
goodness. There's a whole theory around a
Yes.
Kardashian curse. Check it out if if you haven't already. But I'm just hoping and praying that Timothy will be okay. And hopefully this Oscar loss has nothing to do with the Kardashian curse at all. We'll still see the man rise once again. And of course, today we're going to be spotlighting the theme of the movie, what it's all about, ping pong.
Yes.
Table tennis. And we will get into that and battle each other a little bit later on in the show. But I'm very excited to hear more about the game itself and what it really takes to be like Marty Supreme.